Claudia Miranda here with Councilmember Helena Brown and Michelle King, Assistant Principal of Harmony School of Endeavor.
Hi, and welcome to the Harmony School of Endeavor. We're located at the corner of West Little York and Antoine. We have been educating the community in District A for the past 4 years. Our focus here is on science, math, and engineering. As a part of Harmony Public Schools, we have 38 throughout the state of Texas and a waiting list of 40,000. Our college acceptance rate is 100% and our dropout rate is 0.
Thank you. Next, we're going to go off to Councilmember Brown with her weekly report.
Hi, Councilmember Helena Brown here with this week's agenda report for March the 6th. We have 35 items of this week's agenda, and I voted no to 7 of those. That's 20%. Number 11 is for $311,000 for funding of a community residence for individuals affected with HIV/AIDS. And right now we're in a very financial strait at the city and at the national level. And we're picking a certain sector of the population that has a certain type of illness to assist, and we need to rely more heavily on the community at large, the private sector, to help with these issues, as we do not have the funds, and there's so many illnesses out there that need assistance. Item number 12 is $2.4 million for a similar assistance program. This one, emergency housing assistance, again, for low-income persons living with HIV/AIDS, and that's for $2.4 million. Item number 15, this is for Phase 3, $515,000. This is a total project over $1 million at this point with Phase 3 for having some students at the Sam Houston State University and University of Texas to continue to do a research program relating to the sexual assault kits at Houston Crime Lab, at the Houston Police Department. And unfortunately, the specifications on exactly how this money is being used is not quite clear. It does include items for salaries, fringe benefits, and travel costs for researchers. And they're talking about researching impediments to expeditious processing of sexual assault kits and innovative approaches to responding to victims of sexual assault. And yet in Harris County we have a zero problem with processing kits. And why did we have such a tremendous backlog at HPD? 6,663 untested rape kits for many, many years, and we finally got that moving forward with outsourcing this to out-of-state vendors, and so we seem to be catching up on this now. And so what's the continued spending of these type of funds, and what's the purpose of that, and can we better use those funds to truly solve the problems at the crime lab and actually get HPD out of the crime lab business? Number 22 and 23, these are municipal setting designations, and these are violations of property rights and water rights, and so I routinely vote against municipal setting designations. Item number 24, this is for a Sunnyside Park trail for the Houston Parks and Recreation Department, 8-foot wide concrete walking trail, and this is a very beautiful project, and if Harris County was doing it, great. Unfortunately, financially, we are not at that position, and this community does need their streets repaired and their sidewalks replaced, and we're prioritizing putting a walking trail that the community may or may not be using, but they need to be walking to from the library and school and the sidewalks. And why are we not prioritizing our sidewalks? Because I know we've heard from countless people in the Sunnyside community asking for their sidewalks, and yet we're putting the walking trail first. We need to prioritize with our limited city funds. Our final item is item number 33A, and this is a new ordinance or a change to ordinance for Chapter 26, and this relates to requirements for restaurants and businesses for parking. And why are we as a city dictating to businesses what they're going to do or not do with their private property? We had issues like if you have to have a certain amount of parking spaces available for your customers or clients, that you cannot use your parking space for having a festival or an event if you're going to eliminate those open spaces. And that doesn't really allow for the community to do what they need to do for like service events, festivals, and the like. If we're actually being really over-regulatory in terms of demands for them to meet certain guidelines in this regard. If there are issues with too much traffic on street, let's regulate parking on the streets, which is public parking, but let's not regulate the private sector And if they don't have enough parking and their customers are upset, they're going to close their doors. So they're going to do what they need to do to survive. That's the free market. That's the American way.
I'm Claudia Miranda. That's the report for this week. Until next time.